Now, what are parallel realities? How do you experience parallel realities? Well, according to the information that has come through from Bashar in the channelings, we are constantly experiencing parallel realities because he's saying every moment is a new moment. It's a different perspective, therefore a different reality. Any change is a total change. So even the slightest change in your perspective of that single place, that single time moment, is a completely new experience of reality and can be defined as going back to zero, back to zero, back to zero with every new moment. Now, according to the information that has come through in the channeling, this is actually happening to us. We are literally shifting through billions upon billions of parallel realities every single moment in order to create what we consider to be our single timeline. It is literally like a series of still frames that are being viewed one at a time in a certain sequence in much the same way that a movie plays out on a movie screen. So you know that the film strip contains all the frames at once, and the projectionist can look at the film strip and can see all the frames at the same time. That exemplifies the idea that everything exists at once. And therefore, when he plays or she plays the film strip through a projector onto a movie screen, you get a sense of time and space changing. And that is how Bashar says our reality actually works. Our consciousness is literally shifting through billions of these frames every single second, according to the dimension called the Planck time and Planck distance. That's the tick of the clock, so to speak, of our physical reality. And at that particular rate of shifting through these frames, these still frames, each of which, like a movie strip, has no movement in it, no experience in it, but when experienced in a sequence, as projected onto the movie screen of reality, we get this sense of motion, of change, of growth, of newness, of discovery. And we experience the passage of time and the volume of space. But this is the illusion created by our consciousness, because our consciousness is literally the experience of existence itself. But as we choose to experience physical reality, this dimension of reality, as opposed to non-physical reality, then we experience it with this series of frames. We experience it through the experience of space and time, discretely, frame by frame, but so fast, billions of times per second, that it appears smooth and we don't even know that we're doing this. We don't know that we're shifting through all of these frames, all of these parallel realities, one after another, according to how we choose to navigate through all of those frames. We will talk about the idea of how we navigate through those frames in another episode. But right now, the idea is to understand that the true nature of existence is multidimensional, multi-holographic. It contains many different kinds of parallel realities, and we are using that automatically and unconsciously to create our experience of our existence in space and time in physical reality.